spot from Config, so he's screaming that there's action yard, and oh, Headtrick did not hear that one. Might want to fiddle with his headphones.
Aware of something, turns, not in time. Good kill from Insanity, better from Turtle.
That is a pistol.
And I think MIBR would be happy to find it, here in this territory. Alexi, that was crispy. What more do you have for us here, sir? As he will get dealt with by Exit, right? Who's going to respond?
Oh my god.
Brolin, he stalled them out for now. That's bomb loose, Henny with the trade, needs to find another and does.
Yeah, problem solved. You got Sketchy for a second. Exit on 7 HP, still with that AK-47. The bomb is in Config's grasp. Lexi, hard shots, can't track. Henny down, traded by Breno. Roland as well, lots of damage. Look at their health. MIBR behind them with a knife out. Roland trying to block them. They can't get down the vent. This is so ridiculous. Now they'll descend loudly.
Let him down.
Roland lets them go. He'll come back. 2 down, he says.
Oh dear, we all know that feeling. You know, you're walking down the street and someone's coming your direction. You both step the same way, then you step back the other way, and then you look at each other like, well...
I think he inadvertently was blocking both of their descents.
Yeah, he was
standing in between them.
A fat wedge between the two of them right there.
Yeah, that's the end of Alexi. Short, 25. It does get awkward, certainly now when scout shots are being hit, because the bomb's now loose. You have to go for this. And Sani's bailed them out onto Headtrick. Still, that time, it makes things interesting. One Deagle head shot or one to the body will do. Onto Henny. Config makes it a 2-on-2.
Rez still here.
And Rez needs both. Okay, 1 bullet in it. Forward of Config. Oh, and deleted by Breno. Doesn't get really much easier than that. So much. Brolin can't really report if there's anyone trying their luck. Good awareness.
I was going to say Jaws of Headtrick. He's rotated back just in time to take the fight and drop the bomb.
They switch because of MIBR.
Has to be B though. Exit's in the lower site. Unless he goes up the vent and they split top site here. This one's looking wonky.
What's the plan, lads? Loses his shoes in Sani. Likely, you have to break glass to have that. This setup is actually working out well for NIP. A good catch as Headtrick goes looking, and oh no! Henny gets 2. They've only got 5 seconds, but the body's taken down. And again, that's 2 rounds in a row where MIBR seen
more bodies now to push on down, and Config spams to find just a chunk of damage there onto Breno.
Yeah, let's see how this setup works out. Brolan. Sharpshooter. Sprays down Turtle. Well handled. Good flash and being run on down now. Has to hold his ground on control and does so with a very controlled spray. Exit gone. Henny's got a lovely angle for this one. Config's out. Well, actually looking the right way. Still not able to post the frag. Henny's 1v5 dream not. Oh, he gets the info and the frag. All right, Henny.
Expect numbers outside. So those basics have to go well. And a basic should be closing out a 1-on-5. So
well, anyway, Alexi B here's got Headtrick to support. Drops down. Turtle pushing in. The USP in hand. He's got it. Config taking a bit of damage. Oh, and it's...
Best caster in Counter,
That's
right?
true.
But he just...
the best observer.
The best observer.
Yeah, okay.
He's wanted elsewhere. The same way a Tosspot was. One of the sharpest Swedish tools in the shed, and Headtrick, that main AWP, has let one go. Hard shot, flustered, and not going to make the same mistake again, this time onto Henny. Still, those have descended. It's Breno parked in warehouse, Turtle up on main roof. Oh, Rez has caught him. That's that lobby lurker, as we know, and I'm sure as do NIP, so... Brolan. Oh, he goes on an adventure solo, costs him his life and the advantage of his team. Door open, adjusts, and deleted. Okay, need 1 from Rez, need 2. And they're there in the feed now. No time, no hope, and nobody left.
Everybody thinks they can be an AWPer in the early days, and then, well, they tend to quickly change their mind as Brolin spamming down with the AUG, rolling back the meta, stalls them out, but they're still down.
Yeah, they've very successfully managed to get through NIPs.
This thing out first. If he takes down Turtle, clears his hard right, well, that's the bomb loose, and guess what? That's not easy to retrieve.
Yeah, that might just be the end of that. It was a nice catch from Exit. You can see Brolin was probably set for 3 if it wasn't for that same P250 now. Probably not going to get him too much further. Alexi will finish things off to receive. Other than Brolan, pushing the smoke, combines with Rez, Headtrick spotted Heaven, and still Config fragging. Look at the exchange.
Pinned. You're stuck at CT event, mate. You're not getting out, Breno. Oh, he is.
Oh, Alexi. Barrel betrays him, did not consider it. Now, really awkward for Headtrick. One directly underneath him, not an AWPer's paradise, and there you have it. That feels good. And Config, speaking of the devil, wants to go and ask some questions. They're just pushing in. Same as the previous. This time it works out wonderfully. The transfer from Config finds Henny. Over the smoke, Headtrick, oh, he hears it, or aware of it. There's one down the stairs, and Sani's caught Rez elsewhere on the hut and into the site. He's taking space. Picking in MIBR's favor. Alexi down the vents, and oh, it's Sani not considering that one. It was Headtrick's presence that's confused him, and now, with their powers combined...
Pulling him.
Rez, shot shoulders, gets one and loads the magazine, but gets nothing more. Brollan got a lot to do. The molly's good. Buys time for the heaven rotate. Forward again. Oh, a missed shot. That one stings. And now perhaps the bait and switch. Will they consider Alexi?
Main, but time again, very pressing.
He's caught out completely there. Brollan pantsed now, and yeah, Alexi might be able to catch something on his MP9, but just looking the wrong way. Config knows he has to be actively looking, and will catch Insani, but the rest is coming his way now. Hold on to this orb, 2 towards him. Nades, volleys, and Turtle falls. Well done from him, but not the save. Henny from behind, from the depths. Straight towards this ramp stack. There's 3 here. Back 10, should be fine, and already handles the first. Opens up the door and descends down the ramp. Here comes Config's attempt, and it is 1 to the dome. Insani not stopping for anyone. Apart from Brollan.
Oh, you cheeky bastard!
$100 dues, not bad. And now we take charge into Config, fully flashed into the top side. Brollan nervous, has to deal with multiple fights, every angle, and just like that, they collapse. The ninjas, with all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they...
I want to point out some key credit again to the young lad Insani here in some of the rounds that he's had where he's bailed them out of difficult situations. Right, remember early when they almost lost that eco round?
1v1 it came down to.
He was able to clutch it up there against Rez on the rafters. So Henny, well, he's been finding impact as well here. 11 kills for him. And Rez will take down Breno, who...
Is it going to be up on that rail for the clear? And Rez will find him first. A big find back. Can the ninjas disrupt further? Yes, they can. Has to be an Insani double if they want a chance at this. Flash, frag. Oh! Team Flash, and that's that. NIP promise a reality. 8 and not to Config. He's going to be forced to watch this final round from NIP. And from Hedrick in particular. Breno's already caught Brollan though, and the trade is delayed. He's got nothing to report. Oh, wow. Breno nearly ready. Back to lobby. Smoke towards main. I like this from Alexi. We'll have the vantage point up on the hut. Now Molly needs to reposition. Flashed, flames, and alive. At the bare minimum. Identified. Insani trying to stop that vent rotate. Beautifully played. Perfect. Alexi at least gets that info. Gets that frag, the lowest HP, exit. Okay, on the quick switch. Hedrick loses his life, and it does look like MIBR will leave with a T-side lead. At the end of the half, 8. That is quite a magnificent haul. Happy with that one. Still alive. Config finally fell. And into the ramp they go. Nice find. Henny gets nothing done, and that exit on that drop at least gets the info, and woo, good clicks. It is a shame. Not going to be easy to retrieve. A frag here from Brollan with all things leaping through the window. Oh, perfect. In the back. 5 seconds. He will be able to at least get the info on this first fight. Insani handles business. Doesn't run away. It does look like they're working it out very quickly here.
And watch, they just surge forward now, especially these SMGs. You get emboldened once you know that there's no head armor because you just rip them apart. The fire rate here of the MP9 is really doing work. Everybody's getting their fill. Shout out to our producer, Phil.
One time. Thoroughly
It's
invested.
scary.
Look what they're up to here. This is going to be a fruity round as from behind Insani, the only M4, the only rifle.
At 1minute 20 seconds, and that wasn't on an eco round. You don't see that every day of the week, and now they are caught off guard.
Lot of util invested towards this yard crawl. And a quick one out of Alexi B. Stops Turtle.
No smoke? No smoke?
Okay, Henny's actually got the first. Now Rez is...
Cup of tea. Now we'll take it next time. Hold up, Brollan. He's got him pinned. This is 2 players coming through the lobby trying to remove these rifles. You're not going to save on his watch. And
speculative spray out of Insani. Nothing connecting. Just Config on the crab walk. The whole squad behind this wall, and over the top of it, it's Brollan. I mean, sorry, if Henny doesn't expect this. Boom. Oh, wow, that's a wide open B-side. What a rounded counter-strike from the ninjas. Straight through. The flash is good, blocking the door, but in. Alexi B kicks open the door, and Brollan quick to follow up with a double of his own. It's back from Henny. Needed 2 and only the 1.
When he says, oh, we need to make this split, we need to make this move, he needs to know that the tools, the pieces he has are available. And here we go, just mopping up a couple more. Turtle grabs one back, and Annie from up top has grabbed one. This is looking good now.
Reno's been handed a very manageable situation. One more to head trick. Ported as well. They're both on the same angle, so should be fine. Config saves them by the bell. Head trick with 3H onto the roof. Insani to be tested again, but here comes Dane and brings the pain. Down he goes, and more to come on the gap of the smoke. Alexi B makes a meal of it. Turtle the one to snap. Leaves us in a 4-on-4 down the ladder. Henny pants traded. This is a fruity round. Charging now towards the gap. Reno's got himself 30 bullets and a dream and one headshot.
He misses, there's your window. And it's closed.
I don't think Config's going to slow down. Crawling through and, oh, Turtle's aggression.
You can tell he's feeling comfortable. He's setting himself up for fights.
It's a nice observation. That's a nice Deagle shot. Insani, 2! I'm going to re-smoke main, that's smart, but they are walking through. Insani, all tested. Brolan above him. And jumped on. Exit.
You're way ahead of the play here.
This is crazy. Look at the speed of this. Insani unprepared. Move from his shoulders and advantage seized by NIP.
But is that all it's going to take? They've removed this kid who is playing a very important role of this yard rifler. He's gone now. It's Henny's turn.
You have to get through Henny. Top of the scoreboard for a reason. That's supposed to be a trade. Even Config can't beat the quick scope of Henny. Nice one from Breno. Just plucks the head out of Rez and he's sticking around for more. That's rare and amazing. No triple. Starting to grow as the smokes, the take, it's coming. He knows these fights imminent. And there it is. Onto Rez. Delivered onto the first. Config does claw it back, but with 10 seconds they have to clear dark. Someone has to plant. Alexi's got the bomb. He has to be punching it in now. Anybody can stop him and bang. They know they've isolated Insani. He's actually scarpered all the way to spawn.
Really good play here.
Cool. He can still completely deny the climb up the back. Oh, or not. Actually, Rez aware and deletes him. In the off angle, hoping for one, needs another. As they do swing through, leaping to draw the crosshair. Config. Alexi timed perfectly on the peak. Turtle gets that away and doesn't give Headtrick that first fight. Instead, Jiggle, info, fight. Oh, Turtle, he's playing this masterfully. Advantage now grows, it swells as Brolan saves them with a nice low HP fight. Brolan low. And Exit just the one. That's 14, NIP.
They're going.
Onto Turtle, charging. Brolan wins his duel and already into the top site. Exit's got a lot on his plate. Does find just the one, but already the top site feeling lost.
Bonus 2,400 into the next. If you go for this, you risk it all. You risk it all anyway. Headtrick takes away Breno, and this one, first nail in the coffin here. NIP.
Must save AWP, Henny. That's a brilliant sound of NIP. Puts him at 15. Henny going aggressive and a nade from Brolan. Huh? And already another. Brolan's decided he wants to end it right here, right now. The round. This is supposed to be MIBR fighting to take us into overtime, and instead it's just Alexi B shooting fish in a vent. Or rather, turtles in a vent. Ooh,
the kill might be nice, but it's just going to be for the stats right now.
Yeah, pad him up a little, a bit more. There we go. We have it. 16 secure NIP.